This video will give you a quick overview of the different sections of the Sifter and how the information is organized and displayed. We'll start at the home page, thesifter.org. On the left are some notes about what data you can find, as well as our partnering with the Oxford Symposium for a monthly discussion about various questions users may have. Corima at the University of Graz has very kindly shared some of their meticulously researched medieval recipes from German manuscripts with us. Further down the page is our mission statement, some frequently asked questions, and a video of Barbara Wheaton describing her path to the Sifter. And lastly, reasons for you to register as a member. Returning to the top of the page is a menu, but you can start your search right from this page in the box to the right. Enter your search terms and hit enter, or you can click the Browse Search option, which takes you to the main search page also. Help offers facts, tutorials, abbreviations you'll come across, and a glossary of terms. The news section has write-ups of the Sifter from around the world since it went online in 2019. Links is a compilation of useful food-related resources. About lists the people on the advisory board. And Contact is a link for questions. Log in and register is where you would do just that. Let's go into the program now. In the search box, type potato and hit the Enter key. The next screen is the multi-search page. If you're wondering what information was searched, the Which Fields Are Searched option shows you a long list. More Instructions has some handy tips for maneuvering through the program. The result of your search is broken into 6 sections. Authors is the first, and this window will show up to 10 results. Click on See All, and the results are in a new window or tab with all the details for each author. Sometimes it's not clear where the reference to your search term is found. For this, use the Control F for Windows or Command F for Apple to bring up the Find box and type in potato. This will direct you to the words. Some of the references are clearly visible, others were in the comment fields. Turn on Word Wrap to see the full contents of the field. So by finding each of the 5 references, you have potato starch, potato, potatoes, starch from potatoes, and sweet potatoes. Quite a nice variety. Returning to the Multi-Search tab, the next section from your search is Works. Here there are a total of 20 results. As with authors, you can explore each work individually. Sections is the next set of results, and this includes chapter headings, recipe titles, lists, and other sections of the work. Then at the lowest level are the details. These include the actual ingredients, equipment, actions, and author's comments contained in each recipe. The items and translation tables are slightly different. They are not directly tied to a specific author or work. Items is a list of all the granular data found primarily in recipes. These can be selected when you're adding details. The items translation table is used for assigning translations. All the above tables must have an English equivalent, which is used to search for other languages. The left side of the screen has a list of available tables. The main tables are the actual research data. The lookup tables are just lists of geographic locations primarily. These appear in the drop-down lists when adding authors or works. For example, if I log in and want to add an author with their place of birth and death, the city, state, country, and region, the locations of each of these in their respective fields would allow you to select from this list. This helps reduce duplicates and misspellings. Finally, the last two lookup tables are for categories of your own choosing, when at the detail level, you may want to organize spaces by country, then by type of preparation. Another important design in the Sifter is that the main four tables are linked in a hierarchical way. The author is the first link in the chain. An author must exist to add a work. The sections can only be added after the work is entered, and the details must have a section to connect to. To demonstrate this idea, I'll return to the author table or tab, click on the search button, and type Anonymous in the last name field and MS Berlin in the first name field. Click on the Search Now button, and the Author tab will display the one author and their biographical information. If I click on the number 1 in the Works field, this takes me down a level to the list of their works that have been entered into the Sifter so far. I'll click on the 5 in the Section column. There are 5 recipes listed, and I'll select the pear electuary, a medicinal mixture that has 10 details associated with it. And here you see the ingredients and equipment for the pear electuary. So the order is author, work, section, and detail. All information starts with adding the author, and the details can only be added after the author, work, and sections have been entered. To summarize, we started at the home page and reviewed the selections in the top menu bar. Then at the main search page, I did a search for potato, which returned a screen with the results in groupings by authors, works, sections, and details, and found the references to potato. The 4 main tables are authors, works, sections, and details, and the others are lookup tables with lists that can be selected when adding to the 4 tables. With the item categories and subcategory lists, you can create your own categories. Lastly, I talked about the hierarchical connections between the 4 main tables and the necessity of adding them in that specific order, starting with the author. And thank you for listening.